9 on Lake Ontario. We're coming to you live from the place known as Hollywood North. The NBA on 2K Sports, presenting an exciting Monday night game. Brian Anderson here alongside my colleagues, Grant Hill and Chris Webber. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Allie, it's all yours.
BA, the Raptors are just happy to be back playing in Toronto, Ontario. Last season, pandemic safety measures forced them to play in Tampa. Of course, before that, they were in the bubble in Orlando. As warm a welcome as they got in Florida, there is no place like home.
And these terrific fans miss them too, Allie. Thanks. And Grant, no shortage of athleticism on display tonight. Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, BA, in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Patrick Williams. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 down low. And for Toronto, we've got Malachi Flynn, Thaddeus Young out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Pascal Siakam, and it's Brooks in at the 2 spot. And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. Here's Ball. Playing Detroit, he was nearly unstoppable. Pass to Levine. Fires in the triple.
So precise off the pass. This is a shot Levine continues to knock down time and time again.
Siakam against Vucevic. Siakam, no good. Young against Williams. And Young pulls it down. Anunoby against Vucevic. Pass to Flynn. Brooks outside. Anunoby for 3. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. And the layup is good by Young.
Offensive rebounding is all about wanting it. Fantastic effort there, leading to second chance points.
I mean, just looking back at the career of Thaddeus Young, he came in as a small forward. He made the full-time switch to power forward early on, and it worked.
Ball passes to DeRozan. Shoots over Anunoby. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
And the Raptors with some changes. Achua comes in for Young, and it's Barnes in for Anunoby. A big group substitution here for Chicago. MP is checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Bradley comes in for Williams. White, he's checked in for Levine. And it's Caruso in for Ball. Talking about Thaddeus Young. See Webb, now he's even deployed at times as a center.
Yeah, BA, and the league changed, and Young adapted. These guys who play a long time in this league. Young remains productive in this part of this team.
And he knocks down the first one. Boucher's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Good on both.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
Pass to Caruso. DeRozan against Barnes. There's 1:34 left in the first quarter. 5 on the clock. MP with it. The Bulls need to get off a shot. And again, Chicago, no good.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Pass to Barnes. Boucher outside. On the wing, Brooks. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Achua for 3. Caruso grabs the board. For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. White. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
What a move from White. I mean, that's the kind of handle that makes defenders hesitate.
DeRozan against Barnes.
And great job to establish position and square up.
And the Raptors making a change here. Birch is checked in. Thompson, he's checked in for Chicago.
Full substitution.
Pass to DeRozan. Back to Caruso. And here's White. Brooks defending. And White hits from deep. White's got his second bucket of the night.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Here's Flynn. He's got 6. Here's Barnes. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. It's 2-on-1. Here's White. Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. White's got 7 points.
Well, because of his speed, White is hard to match up with in the open floor.
Now Barnes. Brooks from outside. And that's not going to go. Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. It's the Bulls up by 4. Well, Thaddeus Young still getting it done. You could argue his best season in 2021 after 15 years in the league.
Going out there and being able to get.
And Young continues to add to his game.
Recently, he's more than doubled his rate of assists from any of his prior campaigns. Now, still learning some new tricks out there to his credit.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
Another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the ball and piling up the assist.
Chris Boucher out there with Kim Birch. Then there's Barnes. Then there's Malachi Flynn. And it's Brooks in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Clock at 6. Here's Flynn. And that one's long. Chicago's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. MP drives in. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Barnes. That one no good. Nice D from Thompson. Chicago leading. Fires from 14. And it's Boucher with the rebound.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
We're about a minute and a half into this second quarter. Takes one from 10 feet. It's hauled in by the Bulls. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
I found it was an interesting game. Anything they couldn't get from their starters, they got from their reserves.
And when the bench steps up, it takes pressure off the starters. And they stepped up big in that game.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
The Raptors have gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. Timeout called, the Raptors. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
They just appeared lost out. I mean, it seemed like they were scrambling on the defensive end of the floor.
And some changes here for the Raptors. And so it's Chicago up 15 points as this quarter. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the Jay's checked in for Toronto. Barnes comes in for Brooks. MP is checked in for Chicago. Bradley comes in for Williams. And the game's top scorers have a lot of tricks to get themselves to the line. I got to ask you, though, C-Webb, if a guy tried some of these on the playground, what do you think would happen?
Well, I don't know if that stuff wouldn't fly on the playground, but, you know, we also are getting paid to play on the playground. And there's no technicals on the playground either, BA. But the fact of the matter is, man, all that crying don't mean nothing. If you want to stop somebody, stop somebody.
And so in the game for the Bulls, Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Tony Bradley out there with MP. And it's DeRozan in at small forward. Levine against Young. Levine passes to MP. Yep, that one's good. MP's got his second basket of the game.
Capable of doing many things well. Levine has a good sense of when his guys are open.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside Young.
2 minutes.
Back to Siakam. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Barnes. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Okay, listen, you got to body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, then that's just 2 easy points.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Ball. And the layup is good off the glass. Ball's got 5 points.
That added muscle helping Lonzo there, looking stronger and more confident on these takes.
For a player who came into the league with as much fanfare as Lonzo Ball, it wasn't the smoothest start, Grant. He dealt with a lot of injuries and adversity.
And BA, that makes the NBA learning curve that much steeper. Lonzo deserves a lot of credit for how he was able to stay grounded and stay focused. He tuned out the noise and kept developing his game. That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area, huh?
Outside Anunoby. Pass to Siakam. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Barnes. Just 4 to shoot. Driving inside. Misses off the right iron.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Levine passes to MP. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Siakam's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Pass to Barnes. Boucher outside. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Ball against Anunoby. Down low. Here's Siakam. Good D by MP.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Oh, yeah, no need for hero ball.
So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Chris Webber, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Thank you for tuning in to watch the NBA on 2K Sports.
Are you enjoying your newfound bad boy status?
I like it. Look, I like it, to be honest, especially because it's for a just cause. Man, you know me better than anybody. I'm not somebody who lets the world tell me what I'm worth. I define that.
As you should.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I booked an interview for you to sit down with Frank Valentine.